It is my pleasure now to welcome to the podium one of your College of Health Sciences peers to offer reflections and advice. Today's speaker is Emma Simas. Emma is from Bristol, Rhode Island, and is graduating, yay, Bristol, and is graduating with a dual degree, a Bachelor of Science in Communicative Disorders, and a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Please welcome Emma Simas.
Thank you all for coming today. Family, friends, university administrators, faculty, and staff. I offer an especially warm welcome to my fellow graduates. I would like to tell you a story that seems little to do with academics, but bear with me. During my final semester, I took a sailing class. Despite living in Rhode Island my whole life, it never crossed my mind to learn how to sail. But I learned that we have a club, a class, and a sailing team. We live in a state with the most beautiful beaches, yet I had never once thought about sailing. And then one day, I changed my mind. On the first and second days of class, we learned the parts of the boat, which I quickly forgot because I was nervous, how to tie knots and tack. I was not ready for our first day on the water. The water was cold, the wind was frightening, and for the first time in what felt like a long time, I was afraid of falling in. Just me and two other girls in a boat with nothing other than 2 days of on-land practice. It was the last week of February, my hands were already cold, and every time a gust would rush down the salt pond, my hand on the tiller felt unsteady and nervous. Despite my experience scuba diving and surfing, I thought I would never feel comfortable on the water again. The wind and the waves were unrelenting. And the truth is, I wasn't good at it, but I didn't fall in that first day, and to me, that was all that mattered. We went out again a week later, and I was excited when I got there. It was almost as if all of the fear from the previous week had faded away. But once I was in the boat, I became frightened again. It shouldn't have been scary. I had already done it once and was somewhat confident the week prior. I spent that afternoon feeling defeated, running over the marks on our course while the wind changed constantly, my hands once again frigid. Our fourth day on the water should have scared me the most. The wind was stiffer than before, and the jib on our boat was being pulled out. It was loud, and I was scared. I stayed out with my two classmates, neither of whom was startled, neither of whom was nervous. They just wanted to keep sailing. That one day was the day that my attitude changed, and I wanted to know more. I learned from them, though unknowingly at the time, how valuable their calm demeanor and patience could be. As of today, I have been sailing for 3 months, and I love it. I'm no longer afraid on the water, and I no longer fear falling in. Today, as we leave URI, know that you are still learning, just as you have been taught countless lessons by peers, family, and professors. You will keep learning from those who accompany you as your life experiences continue. You will learn about yourself and the things you deem most important in this ever-changing world. Your experience at URI is different than the person who sits next to you. Yet here we are, doing things we otherwise thought were impossible. Though sailing is not for everyone, life is, and I implore you, if you take anything from your time at URI, it's that you have every opportunity to get back up and try again. You have every opportunity to take a new day and turn it into something bigger. You have every opportunity to dream big and think bigger. We can do all of the things that scare us. In my opinion, they tend to be the most worthwhile. Congratulations, graduates. College of Health Sciences, class of 2024.